7:36, time to focus on business. Our business editor, Mike Eppel, joining us now. Mike, markets focusing on U.S. consumers today.
Yeah, the U.S. retail sales results in this morning, Ted, and they were disappointing. Yet another signal on the American economy that came in below expectations. Aside from monthly job creation, the U.S. economy isn't creating any inflationary pressures. Wages are stagnant. There's still a lot of jobs being created at the very low end of the economy. And then U.S. consumers, not all that confident, even though the talk was the fall off in the price for gasoline would help spur on some spending. Didn't happen in April, and it's just another signal that the U.S. central bank will be moving the line forward on when it may or may not move on interest rates this year. So that is a key talking point for investors who are growing a little bit impatient regarding the pace of the U.S. recovery. This has implications here because the U.S. is our biggest trading partner. So does this keep the Canadian economy in check for economic growth? It's a big question. It is moving the markets, though. We're watching the U.S. dollar drop again today. And you look at the chart on the Canadian dollar versus the U.S. dollar, we bottomed out back on March 17th. Why is that date important? That was the day oil hit its low for the year, $47 per barrel. Our dollar that day hit 78.2 cents U.S. This morning it's at 83.5, so a 5-cent swing on the currency in just 2 months' time. Again, big volatility for companies that have to do business cross-border, for example, airlines, the energy producers. They all have this U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar exchange rate factored into their earnings, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Big recall announced again this morning by Toyota, Honda, and Nissan. They're expanding that airbag recall, which has been underway for several months now. 17 million vehicles worldwide have already been recalled for defective Takata airbags. It's 10 car companies totally affected by this. It's model years 2003 to 2007, so older cars and trucks. Nevertheless, another 6 million vehicles, 18,000 here in Canada, being affected by that. And Facebook partnering with the New York Times, a new news feature coming into Facebook. NBC News is involved, BuzzFeed. It'll all go into the news feed on your Facebook site, and they say this could be another major advertiser-generating revenue source for the traditional media tied into the social network. Ted, back to you.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Mike. That's Mike Eppel, our business editor, reporting this morning. You can hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the hour.